Hey child, and welcome back to my channel. Honey, new year, new me, new hairstyle, new name for the same old hairstyle. Okay, look. Editing Faye here. So I was looking at this video and I forgot to tell y'all, yes, you can still reinstall this even if you choose to use glue. All you got to do is use a bond remover to make sure you get any residue off and give your hair a really good shampoo to make sure it's good and clean. Lay the tracks out in the order that you put them in. So the one at the bottom, make sure you keep it there. Just keep them all in order and stuff. And then you can put it right back in. I just want to make that clear. You ain't got to do it one and done. Keep on using it, because the saints don't waste no money. All right, bye y'all. Backstory, y'all know I love me some TikTok, and all over TikTok now they talking about this glueless quick weave. And so I started watching the tutorials and I was like, wait a minute, this is the same old quick weave we've been doing since the 90s. Well, now these Gen Zs is saying, well, it's a glueless quick weave because y'all put a protective barrier over it and so it doesn't actually get glue on your hair. Baby, we've been doing this, but whatever. So anyway, get into this installation. I actually did a quick weave or a glueless quick weave or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to show you how I was able to do it using Nadula hair. Not only am I able to wear it down, I did it a versatile way. So I'm actually able to put it in the ponytail too. Y'all know I be in the gym. I can't be having this all on my neck and stuff feeling like a spider crawling on me. So if you are interested in seeing how you can get a more natural looking install, you kind of want a little break from the lace, you want a little break from the clip-ins and all of that, keep on watching. I'm gonna show you how I got this right here. All right, so let's get into the video. This is actually a super easy installation as long as you got time. And again, I'm using hair from Nadula hair, and honey, these bundles were amazing. So I'm just showing you some of what Nadula has to offer. If you're into lace, they do have accessories for that, like brushes so you can do the blend in. They even have bands so that you can melt your lace. They got eyelashes too, but most importantly, we're gonna talk about these here bundles. So I have 3 bundles of 24-inch kinky straight hair. They do have other textures, but for me, because I'm a natural girl, I do a lot of working out, a lot of sweating and stuff, sometimes my hair reverts. I find that kinky straight textures are really good for me while I'm in the gym. So right here, I'm just kind of like acknowledging the bundles, or examining them, I should say. The bundles felt amazing in my hands. They were really soft. That right there is the weft is actually really thin. I can't stand a bulky weft. So this is how we're going to do the installation of these kinky straight bundles from Nadula. I got to say that because honey, they hooked me up with that right here. So right now I am getting my leave out and just kind of braiding it to get it out the way. I am doing a side part because I'm still bouncing back from postpartum shedding. Middle parts ain't really giving what it's supposed to give right now, so I'm gonna do a side part. So right there I just pulled out about 1 inch of hair and I'm braiding it down just so that I can keep my hair organized. And again, y'all can even kind of see, like, I got some thinness going on. It's growing back, but yeah, it been stressful days. That's kind of why I'm like, I don't care nothing about putting no heat on my hair right now, you know, whatever. It's just a travesty and I just want to look cute. So I'm going around my entire perimeter, and that's why I'm calling it versatile, because I'm leaving out my perimeter so that I can put my hair up in a ponytail. So right there on the front, I'm gonna leave some hair out, then I'm gonna go around the back and the side and all of that. So this right here is all the braids that's going to be left out. Now of course you don't have to do this, but for me, I find that this is how I'm able to do a ponytail. You can do a lot less, you can even not have any at all. It's all according to what you want. So here's what we're going to do. I'm pulling back the braids so I can kind of keep it organized, and I'm putting it into a ponytail temporarily so that I can do the quick weave installation. And so I'm starting the braid down process. Y'all, this is just me being honest. I done said it before, I say it again. I can't cornrow hardly at all. Like, they real struggle, like, but I could 2-strand twist my butt off. And the good thing about these kinky straight bundles is they are very forgiving. So even if you do have a little bit of a bulk, because this has texture to it, it hides it. That's what makes this installation really beginner friendly. You don't have to know how to do hair at all. Just have like the basics down. So anyway, once I braid down all the area where I'm gonna have the quick weave, I put on my wig cap, and this is gonna be a protective barrier between the wig glue and my actual hair. So right here is the barrier, what makes this the whole glueless installation. I get, child, I don't know why they call it that, but whatever. So I have a brush and I'm painting down the Wonder Wrap. That's just going to put a really good protective barrier between my hair, the wig cap, and the glue. And I'm not worried because they have bond remover now that they didn't used to have in the 90s. So it makes it so it's really easy to get the glue out. And don't worry about that little piece of cap sticking up in the back. Once I'm done applying all of this Wonder stuff, it's going to lay flat. So just make sure you're very liberal, because you don't want to get this glue on your hair at all. Like I said, they do have bond remover so you can get it out, but if you can avoid that, go ahead and do that. So I'm just kind of like being really meticulous and making sure that all of my hair is covered. And then I do also want to say, Oh yeah. Make sure you dry it. Here I showed y'all blow dry, but I found that it was easier to just get under the hooded dryer, and that's what I did. So right now is the actual installation process. And sorry if I'm talking fast. I'm trying to make sure I give y'all a lot of details so that you can go ahead and execute this as if you were a beginner. So right here, I'm just taking the wefts and I'm measuring out how much I want to put on my hair. Now I will say, by cutting the wefts, you will loosen it up, so you may experience some shedding. So if that scares you, don't cut it. Just fold it in half and kind of like do a zigzag motion all the way up. But if you're like me and you're not really afraid of that, go ahead and cut it. So after I cut and I measure how much I needed, basically I'm going to cover this entire cap that I have with the extensions. So after I measure it out, I put the glue on it and I use the hair dryer and I use cool air, because if you put the hot air on it, it's gonna turn to a sticky mess. But if you use cool air, it helps the glue to dry quicker and you get a better grip. So once you have the air on there or whatever, you kind of like dry it down, stick it onto the cap, and you're gonna put the wefts on really close together. But right now you see me kind of putting some pressure. I'm like applying it and then push, apply, push, apply and push. And once it's completely attached, I go ahead and use the cool air just to make sure that this glue is dry, and that gives you a really good grip. So I'm gonna show you one more time, and I'm telling you, this is so easy, y'all. You just gotta take your time. It's harder for me to do it because I'm filming and I don't have a mirror, and you know I gotta take one for the team, honey. But if you are doing this at home, child, all you need is some time. It's super easy. So again, measure out a weft. You want to keep them really close together, and when I say close together, I mean like stacked on top of each other. And then once you have the weft cut out, put on your glue, hit it with a cool shot just to make the glue have a little bit more of a grip. Put it onto the wig cap and press it down as you go. And as you're pressing down, this is just going to make sure it has a really good grip. And then once it's completely attached, take your blow dryer and hit it with the cool air. That's going to help it to dry even faster, and the cool air is going to have it having a really good grip. Like seriously, it's amazing. So that's my process. You want to go in a U shape all the way up. I'm just kind of showing you, like, literally stack the tracks on top of each other. I'm going to end up with 2.5 bundles on top of that wig cap. So when I say on top of each other, I mean on top of each other. So once I get up here, I'm showing you kind of what's left, and I'm going to put a little piece of weave right there too. But once all of the wig cap is covered, go ahead and scoop up the wig. Child, I said wig. Scoop up the weave and get it out the way so you can go ahead and do your silk press process on your real hair. And again, sorry if I'm talking fast. I just want to make sure, like, even if a beginner sees this, you can execute this with confidence. So make sure you get that out the way and go ahead and do your silk press process. So you're going to need a heat protectant, a serum, and your flat iron. So go ahead and comb out any tangles. Hit your hair with the heat protectant because you want to try to avoid damage if you can. Put some serum on there just to make sure it gets really silky. And then you're going to do the chasing method on all of your leave out. So I'm going to stop talking right here because it's pretty self-explanatory, and then I'm going to come back into the video. All right, so once you did, honey, it's giving bump the edge, child, but I'm gonna blend it together. Don't mind that. I was trying to let my curls cool. But once you, child, this is giving real James Brown. Look, why am I talking about myself? Oh, anyway, go ahead and do a silk press on the unit as well. Make sure you don't get your flat iron too close to the glue because it could cause it to loosen up. And don't do too much tugging because, yeah, it is on there secure, but you wanna make sure that you're not causing it to be pulled. So lightly comb it out with a rat tail comb and then do the chasing method. But make sure you use hairspray too. Now the good thing about this kinky straight hair is you can get it as straight or as kinky as you want to. I like to leave a little bit of texture because if I'm sweating in the gym and my hair reverts, it's gonna look like it's blending in with the hair because it's not bone straight either. And some of the hair will revert as well because this is virgin hair. So that's all I'm gonna do is make sure I take the rat tail comb, brush out any child, what is wrong with me? Comb out any tangles and do the chasing method just to make sure I get some of that kink out. And once you do the whole thing, then that one little piece of hair in the front, you're gonna make sure you do the silk press on that as well and just kind of blend it out pretty much, and then like do your edges if you want to and all that other good stuff. But yeah, do the silk press on your real hair and on a wig. Make sure you blend it on together, and yeah, bada boom bada bang, it's done. Like seriously, this is so good that even a kid can, well, no, don't give a kid no glue, child. They be in painting your walls. Why am I talking about this? Watch the video, I'll be back. And it's really that easy. Like seriously, it takes some time just to make sure you stack the tracks on top of each other and you do a really good blowout on your own hair. But other than that, y'all, this this quick weave is super easy. And like I said, I did it a versatile way. I did 2.5 bundles because I have so much leave out because it's like the versatile install. But if you don't want the versatile install, I definitely recommend 3 bundles if you have longer hair. Like my hair is 24 inches. Y'all know I'm fast. I like my hair to my butt. But like I said, mine is 2.5 bundles because I have so much leave out, because I do want to put my hair up into a ponytail. So speaking of that, I just kind of want to give you a demo. This ain't gonna be perfect or whatever, so I'm just taking my hair. Now I'm just throwing this together for demo purposes, but I definitely say if you're gonna do a ponytail, make sure you use a bristle brush and some hairspray. But right now, to be honest, I gotta take a thumbnail picture when I'm done, so I'm just gonna show you right here. It's just me just throwing this up in the ponytail, and bada boom, bada bing. You can do this. You can do it as high as you want, as low as you want, or a messy bun. But the good thing is, because your hair is out, it covered. Anyway, the good thing about this texture, like I said, is because I do go to the gym so much and I sweat, sometimes my hair reverts. But the good thing about this is because these bundles from Nadula are actually virgin bundles, it can revert as well. So when they both revert together, it is a really good blend. So there's so many times when I have Kinky straight bundles in my hair and I go to the gym, it just looks like I sweated and it looks like my real hair. Besides this one little piece of bang right here, like when you look in this area, you can't tell where my real hair is and where the bundles start. Like seriously, it is really easy to blend your hair into these Kinky straight bundles. So if you're looking for something to change up your look and you don't want to do the whole lace and all of that, check out these bundles. Again, I have 3 bundles of 24-inch Kinky straight bundles, but they do actually have other textures available. They have units available if you would like. Just go ahead and check out Nadula Hair. Like seriously, I've worked with them before. I've gotten other units from them as well, and Nadula Hair has not failed me yet. So if you're looking for something, check them out. Link in the description box. So with that being said, if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I love y'all. Maki Dada, and I'm out this piece. Like seriously, I'm obsessed with this installation. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. What was this? Bye. Edit and Faye here. So I was looking at this video and I forgot to tell y'all, yes, you can still reinstall this even if you choose to use glue. All you got to do is use a bond remover to make sure you get any residue off and give your hair a really good shampoo to make sure it's good and clean. Lay the tracks out in the order that you put them in. So the one at the bottom, make sure you keep it there. Just keep them all in order and stuff. And then you can put it right back in. I just want to make that clear. You ain't got to do it one and done. Keep on using it, because the saints don't waste no money. All right, bye, y'all.